Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another Tuesday night chat with the Muskrat and Jackie. I'm not sure where Bobcat's at. He might have taken the night off. I don't know. But he's got full access. He could jump in here anytime he likes. He might have taken the night off. Rookie over here. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and play our intro video. We haven't seen that in a while. And we'll go ahead and say hello to some folks. Tommy's in the house, Minnow Dunkers. Tommy, I meant to call you. Obviously, we did not make it out this weekend. The kids ended up having picture day on Saturday for soccer. And by the time we got home, it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And so after the games and pictures and stuff, we got home late. And they weren't in no shape to come fish a night tournament. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So hopefully you had a good turnout, man, and everything went well. I didn't get to see any results or talk to you yet, but I'm sure you all had a good time. But we hate that we missed it. But welcome in, Tommy Long. Uncle Lou's in the house as well. Welcome in. Let's see. Michael Grumpy Bet, what's happening? Mike Greenwell, Greg Burgess, Brandon Enix, Catfishing Dreams. Mama's in the house. I guess Dad's right there too, because she says we're in the house tonight. Well, it's probably better off because it's hot outside and you probably don't want to sit out there. Like if you're out here, you get ate up by mosquitoes. Fishing with Jeff Beal. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Jeff Duvall, welcome in. Miss V, howdy and welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Quiet Man Curtis is in the house as well. Now we're joined by Magnus, the man, the myth, the legend. There he is. Dad's in the house. Pop Muskrat. There you got it. There we go. I could stop by and got to hang out with him for a little bit yesterday. Catch up some. There is Chris, who he wouldn't be too far behind. V. Greg Burgess. I think I might have said it already. Mr. Gimpy's in the house. What's going on? Andrew, what's happening, buddy? I have arrived. Well, the show can start now. The show can start. Let's see. Let me try to scroll back down here before it gets too far away for me. Norman Mountain, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. River Rat Catfishing. There's Rusty Moorfield, man. If you had a nickel for every time we talked about you, you'd have 50 cents. No, I'm just kidding. No, when we sit down and try to make our list of things we want to do, you're right there in the top 5 things we want to get done. But November, we're heading down to see the Creole Catfishing Crew with Andrew and Jeremy and Pops and everybody else that we can get it. What are you doing, bud? I love you too, buddy. Never wrong time to sneak a kiss in from the kids. Working on a jet boat while I listen. Boy, that sounds crazy. Let's see. Let me see if I can get down to the bottom here. 45 anglers, 23 kids, man. That's fantastic. That is awesome, man. If Shizzle says I need bait, maybe that's where Bobcat's at, and maybe he's out catching bait tonight. It's been so inconsistent on the show anymore, it's hard to tell. 50 cents, I wouldn't give you a nickel bubble gum nowadays. Yeah, there isn't such thing anymore, is there? I experienced that in Mississippi River this past weekend. It was awesome. I've fished in Mississippi a couple times. Fat Boy Eric's in the house. I would love to fish it some more. Let's see. We got to make some. Lisa Swain's in the house. Catfishing lady, what's going on? Magnus wants to say, oh, and Roger, I got your message. I'm looking to see if I can make it work. All right. Yeah, we're still looking for a handful of folks for the Boots on the Water event on October 10th. If you guys remember a couple weeks back, we had those folks on the show. Try to put a couple local folks in the event, help support these veterans, and go out and have a good time, man. Doesn't matter what you know, what you don't know. These veterans, the time we give them just to hop on and hang out means the world to them, and it ends up making you feel better than you make them feel. I can almost guarantee it. Paul Boyd's in the house. Welcome in. There's Mike Sampson. Happy birthday again. I believe his birthday was yesterday. Tried to wish him a happy birthday, but he has like 5 Facebook profiles. I didn't know which one I was wishing happy birthday to, so hopefully you got the right one. Thanks again. Oh, got you. So come join us. I'm doing their live broadcasting. There you go. Well, it's time, guys. You guys could probably maybe tell from the title. Some of you, we've talked. There's Pontoon Jody. Welcome in, Jody. You guys have heard us talking. Here, let me turn the camera. There we go. Talking a little bit here lately. I'm sure everyone's noticed by now that you don't see me in a lot of the chats anymore. It's just so busy. It's crazy busy around here. These kids like to do stuff, man. They like, I want to be in dance classes. I want to be in soccer teams. I want to learn karate.
Picture Day's coming up in
Picture Day in a couple days.
Chicago. And I was to the fishing one.
Oh, okay. And the kids, we're taking the kids to Great Wolf Lodge on Thursday. Guys, a lot of you know that you don't see me in chats as much as I used to be, and it ain't for the lack of support or wanting to be there. It's just my priorities have changed a lot in the last couple of years, and well, it is what it is. When I started this show, and I went back, I went all the way back to see when we first started. And right here it is, 5 years ago, with this video right here. I'm hoping it don't have audio. Let me. Well, yeah, the audio's off there. 5 years ago, that's where we started out. And I was trying to see if I had the date, July 21st, 2020. So we're over 5 years to the date there, man. And we have had a good time. Hopefully, oh my goodness, let me clear back to the very top. Boy, I didn't mean to do that. We have covered a lot of stuff. We've had a lot of guests on the show. But, as time changes and priorities change, it's time for us to make a change here on the channel. And we're going to take a step back for a little while. I think most of you know me well enough by now to know that I don't think I could step away permanently and say that I'm not coming back because, I know myself better than that. But we're going to take a break, a hiatus for a little while, and we're going to do some, reflecting here on the house, taking care of the house and the kids. We've got a lot of plans for our future, and it's getting busy. It's only going to get busier from here. I don't know. My computer just won't load very fast right now, so probably because we're streaming, but I go back and look through all the years that we've been doing the show. Man, we've had couples of catfishing, ladies' night. We've had big guests on the show and tell. We've had our own competition. You know that we love to do the kids tournaments twice a year, but we also had a short run where we did a series called "So You Think You Can Fish." You were our very first live, Roger. Man, V, thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Hey, I don't want this night to be just a somber poor me or whatever. I got a link up there if anybody wants to jump in or hop in and hang out for a few. That's really what has kept me going for 5 years doing this show is the community. I really, truly enjoy getting to talk and meet with a lot of you. A lot of you guys have become really good friends of mine. And I'm very thankful to have this opportunity. Very blessed to call many of you friends and a lot of you good friends. Some of you are great friends, and we may have never even met in person. But it's been a long, crazy road. But we are we're going to take a step back for a little while, and keep the bell notification on because we'll probably still do some live streams. Amelia, you cannot lay down. Good Lord, girl. Yeah, we've done. Magnus is looking at our old episodes here. We got veterans catfishing. We have chasing ghost catfish. Google Earth. We've had a ton of education and right there. What was it called?
The wheel.
Structure school. Yeah, Jeremy and I did structure school there for a while. We've had a couple co-hosts. We had Jeremy on the show. Roger's still king of Hoover, in my opinion. I appreciate that, Curtis, but I got to fish it to maintain my title. Amelia, you cannot just keep wandering.
Why don't you guys say hi to everybody?
Hello!
And then why don't you guys go?
Hello. Hello.
Terry says, I hope you will go live fishing sometime. Absolutely. We get an opportunity to go live. We'll still be doing live streams, fishing. We'll still be doing right there. Look at that 100-pound Cajun monster. I don't know. I scroll back through all of our old episodes, man. It's crazy. Man, if this YouTube thing didn't happen, I wouldn't have met any of y'all. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. There's so many connections made. I wouldn't even be on this show. It's no secret that Chris Souter, Slender Cat Outdoors is a big influence on me and why I even started this show. This show originally started many years ago as called Tackle Talk Tuesday, where Chris Souders would come on and share tips and tricks with everyone and be open to questions and open to any dialogue and things like that. And it was my go-to place to learn techniques, gear, all the things I wanted to learn about catfishing. I was learning through Chris Souders and other YouTubers at the time. Chris had an opportunity to start filming for a syndicated cable television show, and he stepped away from the YouTube. And he did the same thing. He had other priorities in his life. He did the filming for that. He has adopted 2 kids. His life got pretty busy too. And is actually there's Skip, Clearview Outdoors. Be honest with you, Skip is the one who talked me into doing this show. He said, man, I don't know anybody likes to talk more than you do. You can fill that void. And, I've put together a lot of my own experience and knowledge throughout the years and got a lot of great help and comments. And, I try not to ever take credit for something I didn't create. And so I've had a tremendous help along the way, putting information out. And that was what this show was all about: education and a fun learning place for us to all come and hang out. Because, man, Andrew, I appreciate that, man. You know, we've done a lot. You know, you guys would have boomed no matter what. A lot of the connections I made in the industry are thanks to the time on the show. Thanks, Jeremy, man. I appreciate that. The same here. You know, we're coming down fishing with you guys in November, Louisiana.
I know I saw me say 45 days, which means we have like 60 days.
60 days, because we're right after them. At no point in time would I have ever had an opportunity to go down and fish Louisiana, or go travel and fish the Mississippi, go out to the James River and visit Stan and a lot of the great, you know, connections we've made here online. And, you know, I don't want to start naming too many names, because I'll leave people out. And, you know, everyone's been a huge part of what we are and how we got here. And it's been a blast. I'm sorry, I keep looking back at all the episodes and all the memories throughout the channel. Better cheddar gang for life. Thanks, man. We got to get out on the boat and do some better cheddars. Hopefully we get to see you soon.
Have them in the freezer. So.
We got some in the freezer. We're ready to go. I've had the honor of meeting some fantastically awesome people in here and many other channels, man. Appreciate that, buddy. Paul Edmondson, you know, met Paul. Paul's a great friend of mine. He's my special welder. Is Roger going to stop? Yeah. Yep. So Dave and Aiden, we're gonna take a step back for a while, man. We're gonna shut the show down on Tuesday nights for a while. I'm just gonna tell you, it'll probably be temporary. You know, I know that this crazy busy season that's upon me right now, we've got so much stuff going on, so much stuff in the works, that there's no way that I'll be able to stay away. I've still got people contacting me just within the last day or two with show ideas, and guests that I reached out to that wasn't able to make it in the past, but I could get on the show and make some really good content and cool stuff for you guys. I got some favors lined up, so just know that there'll be shows. Now, what I may do is, you know, when I got an opportunity of somebody that I think would be make a great show for us, we just might do random pop-up Tuesday night shows and hop in here. I'm sure at some point somebody's going to move into the 8 o'clock spot, because next week's show, Roger's back. Roger, we can't go that long without talking. Brother, you got my phone number. You pick up the phone and call me anytime you want. I know life gets crazy. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. I can pick up the phone and call you. And it ain't for the lack of love. You know that. It's just life. Life's crazy. So we've got so much stuff in the works here. We're actually working on fixing this house and putting it up on the market and selling. We've been looking at homes. We're trying to get out in the country somewhere. A lot of moving parts. Just and the kids. Let's face it. You got young kids, and they love to be, you know, in all the extracurricular activities. We try to let them do as much as their little hearts can. And we might drive us crazy or broke or both.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it really just comes down to, over the last few months, you guys have seen, I've missed more shows in the last 3 months or so than I've missed in 5 years. Just not be able to get to the show in time. I haven't been able to put 100% of myself into making good content, good shows for you guys. And instead of just half-assing it, I'd rather just take a break, take a step back, and, you know, work on what I got to work on here, and come back when I can give my undivided attention and or create some really good shows for you guys. So, hey, man, thanks for that. I appreciate that. You know, the comments promised me when I when I beat the state record, we'll do a show with you. All right, man. I got you. You beat the state record, and you name the date and time, and we'll make it happen. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say I'm sure somebody will move into this 8:00 spot. And that's to be expected. We'll be stepping back for a while. Could it be a month or two or three? It could. I don't have a timeline. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke because just to keep anybody from, like, oh no, that Roger's done. He's done for now. He's going to take a break, take a step back and work on, get my ducks in a row. And she's been my biggest supporter through all this. She knows that this has been a struggle of mine for a while, wanting to, talking about, maybe it's time to take a step back. And she's been my rock through it all. She just wants me to be happy and do what's best for us. Or best for me, but I want to do what's best for us. So I bet he wouldn't be mad at what's that?
He said, yeah, this weekend. So you've got to show next week.
Yeah, this weekend. So okay. All right. Well, you guys, this next Tuesday night, Andrew beats the Louisiana State record, and you guys will be here. Maybe J-Dog will start going live on Tuesdays. I wouldn't hold my breath. I just wouldn't hold my breath. Is this thing hiding anything down here? Okay. I thought there might have been somebody in the basement, but the sharing window was actually covering it. And we're manifesting. There you go. Roger, I don't need great content. I need to see my friends. Yeah. Me too, brother. It'll be hard for me to be away for long. I enjoy seeing everybody in here and the comments and the content. I love being able to provide information and teaching. I love, the kids and the veterans, things that we do. We've got big veteran event coming up. We're actually not going to do the kids event next month for fall. And I just won't beat around the bush, to be completely honest with you. The last few events has been really tough to get any sponsorship. And as much as me and Jackie would love to fork out all the money to put prizes out there for everyone, it's just not feasible. And so what's been happening is we'll take donations, or we'll take promises from folks. And, some of them have been taking, a while to get out to the kids, and makes us look bad. And, happen to beg, borrow. Jackie actually put out a bunch of emails for this event coming up with 0 responses, none. Not one person was willing to. I know not some of you is like, they didn't email me. I get it. Some folks, we don't just keep hammering. We go after some folks that, we try to alternate it and keep it. I don't want to be banging on people's doors every 6 months because we want to do a kids tournament. But the reality is it's gotten pretty tough to get prizes together for the kids and get them shipped out on time. And
maybe they wouldn't mind if they made your prizes. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they wouldn't. I enjoy the prizes. Are you still going to be to the gathering in April? That's the real question. So, tentatively, yes, we are. But running events is hard. Yeah, it is. There's a good chance that the SeaArc Invitational is going to end up on. I know they moved the gathering from May to April, but the weekend that they put it on is most likely going to end up the SeaArc Invitational. Now, most of you know that we won a $75,000 boat. Well, Zach did. I just happened to be on the boat and catch the fish that did it. But let's see. But so there, it's a good chance that the SeaArc tournament is going to be on that same weekend. And if I have to choose, Zach's going to make me choose a SeaArc Invitational. I would love to do the gathering, but I love Alabama. I love that event, and we do. We actually we had to alternate years between the gathering and Bink and Janet Fox's tournament, the Benton County Cancer Research deal, and this is the year we did miss last year. This is the year we go to the gathering. Then they moved the date, and now it may clash right with the SEARC tournament. So I don't know, which is not good for the gathering because all the guys that have SEARCs aren't going to be at the gathering. They're going. They have it. I mean, we love the people in the community at the gathering. And me personally, I ain't got a SEARC, so I would just go. But Zach's my partner and our bestie. And it's hard to find somebody that you just really click with on a boat. Most of you know if you fish with enough people that, me and Zach are tough competition. We're on a boat together. We kind of know each other's moves. We stay on top of each other. Not like that. We kind of finish each other's sentences and stuff, so it's crazy. But is Jackie going with you guys? Yes.
I do. I went last year.
Yeah, Jackie went last year to the SEARC tournament. Obviously, we didn't win another boat. We did the year before. More room for me in my Spectrum. There you go.
I didn't get to go the year that they in the boat. They called me, and I was getting ready to leave Ohio to go pick up the boat with them. But thankfully, Chris Souders offered to bring it back.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to go that weekend because we had too many other vacations. So, but last year I went, and it was a great time.
So, Brandon Catfish and Dreams. I don't have SEARC money either. I just happen to have a really good friend who has a SEARC, and then he won a brand new SEARC. So, which I could have bought his old boat. We talked about it. We debated on it, and as good as SEARCs are, it's not the boat for us. It's just not. We want a deep V. Okay, she wants the Easy Cat. She wants
an Easy Cat.
She wants the couches in the front.
I just think it would be a good family fishing boat.
So those of you that know me well know that I have a condition. I've had 3 different brain tumor surgeries, and my head ain't right. Most of you knew that already. But I have a really, really bad disorder that causes me to lose my balance or even black. You need a 30-foot. I have 30-foot pontoon. It causes me to lose my balance and pass out at times. And so a deep V is the best option for me, or a pontoon, which we're hoping one day we'll have both. But so a SEARC or a short deck doesn't fit me very well. I don't feel very safe. We need a Tracker Invitational. There you go. Skip, put one together, man. Put one together. I want to go to the gathering. Dave, man, I'm telling you, it's a good time. You're camping. A lot of people camp at the campgrounds. It's the Chester Frost campgrounds in, where the heck is the name of the town? Somebody will help me out here. The name of the town in Tennessee. It's right on the Tennessee River. Hickson, Tennessee. Yeah. I got to be honest. I haven't slept in a tent probably 15, 20 years. And so we decided we was going to take a tent because there was actually not very many spots available. And we was like, let's just book a campsite and we'll take a tent. Man, we loved it. Yeah, there you go. V got it. I got it. I got a little bit left up there. Us poor people will be at the gathering. We really enjoyed it. We took a tent. We had big, tall, inflatable air mattresses. Moving it back to April is going to be even better. It's a little bit cooler. I'm staying in a hotel. I'm fat. I need a bed. Dude,
Our air mattress is probably like 3 or 4 feet tall, but
it's not 4 foot tall.
Maybe 3 feet. I don't know, but it is really tall and really comfortable. And then with the fans and everything, it's just as good as the hotel room. We loved it, and actually, we took the kids this summer, and they loved it. I want to take them to the gathering.
Yes, we would. So. We would like to go to the gathering. I have a queen size air mattress. It's cozy. There you go. That's what we got. I think we got a queen. It's like, one of the ones that inflate big and tall. My feet don't even touch the floor when I'm sitting on the side. We had air conditioning in the tent. It was great. Now there is.
Yeah, I would like to get a portable air conditioner.
There is these air conditioners made out of coolers and stuff that are supposed to be the bee's knees. We actually took the kids up to Sandusky and went camping for the weekend for the 4th of July.
No, it was like mid-June.
Oh, I was thinking this.
Right
J-Dog's in the house. I was told I have to. Yeah. Yeah, at least I had to make an appearance. I mean, you could click a link and show your face, but that's okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. J-Dog doesn't make appearances for just anybody. So
we have a 2-bedroom tent, and it works really well. And then kids have cots. They have like really big cots.
I'm a glamper, not a camper.
Well, they have glamping little cabin tent things there.
Yeah, more like you said, you could go stay at a hotel. There's a lot of stuff close to that area, but the fishing's good in that area. There's a lot of stuff for kids to do. There's a beach there. I ain't got to tell you all this. I'm sure if you ain't sick of hearing Daryl talk about it, you will be soon. So I'm sure it'll be going on and on until the day of the event. But it's a great event, and we really enjoy being there. The last time we went, we took her dad and her cousin. How everyone in chat? How is everyone in chat? Everyone's happy. We don't have to do this.
Yeah, one of the yurt things.
Yeah, with the queen bed, one of the yurts. There you go. Yeah, if you plan early and do it, we're waiting on the se4 to plan their event so we want to book our site ASAP. A lot of folks already have theirs booked, and shoot, we may not have an option by the time se4 gets their plan together, but we need them to come up with a date. They may have already. I haven't checked recently. Like I said, I've been too busy to really do anything. I'll tell everyone about the gathering, my favorite event. Yeah, it is fun. So it's just a meet and greet. My tent is a 2007 Suburban.
Listen.
Hey, it's got air conditioning, and you can lay down in the back. So I'm late. What's going on in here? J-Dog, you already know what's going on in here. This will be our final Tuesday night for a while. We're going to take a step back, take a time out, and focus on, well, we got a lot to focus on. We got kids are extremely busy, and there you go. J-Dog's been nominated for an 8 p.m. show on Tuesdays. There you go. Yeah, the link's open, but nobody was wanting to click it. I thought. But anyway, yeah, we got a lot to work on. Like I said, we're working on trying to get this house up on the market, looking at moving out in the country somewhere. So we've been looking at homes. The kids.
Brandon said he helped us move.
Brandon help us move? Well, I don't know if you realize what you just did.
I'm going to downsize. If we don't want to steal your thunder. We need somebody else up here.
Oh. She's thinking I'm running out of stuff to talk about. She don't know how many shows we just BS our way through till the end. Here, I'll send you a screenshot of my new thumbnail for my new Tuesday show. Oh boy. This ought to be interesting. So no, we're not going to disappear on you guys. We're not going away. We'll still be here. I can't imagine anybody really needing anything from me that there are a million other people more qualified for. But, if any of you guys porch talk with the dog, there you go. Yeah, if anybody would ever need anything, I've done a lot. I still get calls and comments about sonars and all kinds of different stuff. We got our sonars. Yes.
We love Jackie and Roger. Oh, first.
Sonars and all kinds of different stuff. You're echoing.
Is it still like a
You got us playing.
Sonars and all kinds of different
stuff. You're echoing. Rookie, are you playing us in the background?
Hold on, he's fixing it.
Andrew
Okay.
said we'll have to go live.
You know why I came up?
No.
You know why I came up?
Tell me.
Because you guys were the very first ones to have catfish with us up. And I said, you know what? I'm not letting them go out without somebody coming up and telling them they love them. So here I
Well, we
am.
appreciate it.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
We love you guys too, man. And this right here is one of the reasons why the show has been so good. Meeting and finding people like you guys in the community that we now have lifelong friends.
Heck yeah.
You know, I could scroll up through here and just, I mean, a lot of you, good friends. A lot of you I've been fishing with. Sometimes, some of you more than once, twice. And I love it. You know, I love the fact that we was able to make a connection. And like I said, we're not disappearing off the face of the planet. We're just, we're going to take a step
Well,
back.
you better not. You don't live that far from me. So, I'd hate to have to come hunt you down. I'm a great stalker. Ask Jerry Parker.
Yeah.
I know. I've been envious of your guys' travels lately. I'm like,
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to go where they're going.
Listen,
I wanna go too.
I miss fishing at this point because all I'm doing is doing the broadcasting on the tournaments and stuff. And I'm telling you what, if I don't go fishing soon, I'm ending up on Snapped instead of Muskrat Adventures.
I just told him today, I was like, I miss fishing. Because even though we're
Oh
not
my God.
traveling, we're not fishing either.
Yeah. So, it's bad when we're too busy to fish.
Oh,
When the
let's.
kids get older, it gets easier.
I know. I told her as kids ruin everything.
We're in those prime busy kid years.
Here's how you got to
You know-
understand how much I. Go ahead.
It's the memories, though. Yeah, it's worth every second because
Yeah.
it's so short, so short.
That's what I'm saying. That you got to understand how much I love Jackie. My kids are all grown up, moved out, gone. I got a grandbaby now by one. And I started over with Jackie and took on 2 little kids again and started completely over. And she's worth every bit of it. So,
I did that. Mine were grown, and then I met that guy.
so it was like starting over raising a kid again.
Yes, he had 2 young ones when I married him. Yes. I
There you
was
go.
done. No regrets, none whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Totally
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah, this will be tough. Some folks, some folks have had, shows throughout the years, and many have tried and many have failed. I like to say we gave it a heck of a run at 5 years straight. But I don't regret any of it. I don't regret this right now either. I'm sure it'll be hard come Tuesday nights at times. Be like, I need to get home. I got a show getting ready to start. That happens a lot. I come sliding in sideways. I don't know how many times trying to get on this show on time. Well,
Listen,
you guys,
for those of us that have come here every week, every Tuesday, we're going to be like, nah, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I have lost our entertainment for Tuesdays. Now what?
Where does Muskrat rank on the longest running catfish show list? The only show I know that's longer is Catfish Weekly. It's the only show that I know is longer. Stan's right behind me. Stan started right after I did. So, yeah, Stan will be able to take over the longest show besides Catfish Weekly. Not once we step back. Bob Kilkenny's Catfish Bob Tournaments Trail is Buckeye Lake this Saturday, 7 to 3. We got a wedding. Well, she's got a wedding. I'm trying to go fishing. We'll see what happens.
Hey, I don't want to stay up here because I don't want to take your show, but I just wanted to come up because you guys did it for us and I wanted to do it for you guys.
Well, we appreciate it. We do appreciate it. It was our pleasure
And
having
that
you
guy.
guys on and getting to know you. And obviously, you know how our relationship has grown since then.
We love you guys.
Yeah, we'll see y'all.
And give the kiddos huggies for me.
I will.
We will. They actually ask for you guys to time. So when we going to see Chris and V?
Oh, you know they're welcome here anytime.
They want to come
100%.
back up to your house so badly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know where we live.
I know.
Curtis says everybody needs to call Roger at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays every night from now on.
Hilarious. Roger, what you doing? What you doing, Roger?
Hey, where you at? What's going on? I will say that I did feel pretty good and special. I don't know. It's been a month or two now, but you guys heard me talk about my health issues and stuff. And a month or so ago, I had an issue where I passed out here at the house, and I was late to the show. And when I woke up, Jackie was blowing my phone up, and several of you were blowing my phone up, just asking if I was okay. Because, I typically try not to be late or miss a show, but it felt good. Well, it didn't feel good at the time, but it felt good knowing that I have so many good friends and people that were messaging in chat, messaging Jackie, messaging me, trying to call me, see if I was okay. And so I appreciate it. I would, Chris, but Roger ignores all. You shut your front door. I answer all your phone calls. J-Dog, honestly, so a lot of you know that my mom was in the hospital for a good long while.
Want to get off here, so.
And are you getting out of here?
I'm trying so you can have the screen, but I don't know how.
I got you.
Kick her out.
Love you guys.
Love you.
She gone. There she goes. She's gone now. I was saying, Mama's in the hospital. I've had my health issues, and J-Dog has called every single week. He called every week that Mama's in the hospital. And he called every single week when I was going through trouble. And he has still called. Man, don't do that. You guys are going to make me cry. Cheers to my old friend, man. Jeremy, we had a lot of great episodes, man. We had a lot of good shows. You obviously were on a lot longer than Bobcat and I have been, but we made a lot of good memories, man. We created a lot of good content. Some of it I still refer to people go back to now and watch, but we're very proud of you, young man. Happy to see you so happy. All my love, Mama. Dang. Thanks, Mom. Ben Wallace in the house. What's up, ladies? Another set of folks that we got to know through the community and call close friends. Our kids love them. They ask for you guys all the time too. Bobcat sucks, Creole rocks. Well, he's not here to defend himself, so there's nothing I could do now. Just let it ride. Let's see. All right, here's your next show. Porch Talk with the Dog. Coming Tuesday night, start next week. Notifications will be one short on Tuesday nights. Well, I know Hogleg. Those guys go live at 9 o'clock. He may push his show up to 8 o'clock to be I know it's considered the prime time, but honestly, depending on your crowd, prime time might be 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's a joke. Nobody get butt hurt. Yeah, we don't get butt hurt around here. You're going to have to wait a minute, buddy. Kids are spoiled. They got to have a back rub to go to bed. Speaking of, I need a back rub. Thanks, Mom. It means a lot. I know a lot of you have I don't know where you went. I see you down there, but I don't see your camera on. I forgot what I was saying.
Maybe he doesn't want it on.
Huh?
Maybe he doesn't. Okay, sit down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. What's going on? How you doing?
What up? What up?
JC Fresh.
Just scrolling through YouTube, found some open panel.
Yeah. Where you from?
Sorry I turned my camera off. I had to go get my hat.
You're good.
Where
you
I'm
from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. What part of Tennessee?
A little town called Clarksville.
Clarksville. It sounds familiar, honestly. You catfishing on Tennessee River?
Yeah, we do a lot of fishing out here.
Oh yeah. What type of fishing is your primary fishing, and where do you primarily fish?
Probably bass. And probably the Cumberland River.
Cumberland. There's big fish in the Cumberland River. A couple state
Y'all
records
fish?
come out of there. 2 years in a row, same guy.
Y'all fish?
What is it?
I said, what do y'all fish for normally?
Like 90% of the time it's catfish. About 90% of the times, yeah, there you go, Paula Smith's area. 90% of the times catfish. We do a little bit of crappie fishing too. We fish for bait. We fish for bait harder than most people fish for the fish they fish for, just to go fishing.
Are y'all live on 2 channels right now?
Yeah. Yeah. So normally I have a broadcast brother that's in here, and his name's Bobcat Outdoors. He's also from Tennessee, and he's usually up on panel as well. He's not here tonight, but when I set up my show, I usually simultaneously broadcast it to both of our channels so that he gets watch time.
Yeah, I got a podcast too.
Is that right?
I got 2 podcasts.
I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. Huh? Well, I don't know what happened to him. I'll wait and see if he pops back in there, and we'll keep on going on. Grandparents, Clarksville. Yeah, I was going to say Clarksville seems like a. It seems like I hear Clarksville a lot over the years. Greg, Roger, I know what you mean. That is the reason my wife won't let me go fishing by myself, because of falls. I fell and broke 6 ribs and fell and broke 2 ribs, not counting the other ones. It's hard getting old. Yeah. I got, like I said, I've got some issues. Check your phone. All right. Yeah, I've got some issues, so I tried to take it easy. Wow. So one of the big prizes that you guys remember, Tommy Long was on here last week and talking about prizes for kids. This is probably, if we do another kids tournament, I would love to make this our top prize, because in my opinion, this is probably the best prize you can give a kid. And that is a lifetime fishing license. Lifetime fishing license. And so Tyler Grubb actually won the lifetime fishing license, and his dad paid it forward to next year. So that's crazy.
Really awesome.
So that will be one of their prizes next year to give away, is a lifetime fishing license. So that is really, really awesome. Let me see what I got right here. This is the weights for the tournament on Lake Rupert they had last weekend. First place was 13.35 pounds. Now, remember, this place is only got channel cats. Second team, that was Mike Barney and Kenny Bowers, Brett Roush, Jack Fraley, and George, 9.75 pounds. Bob Kilkenny, Jerry Height, 7.65 pounds. And fourth place went to Tom Lewis and Matt Harrison, 5.95 pounds. Team fifth was a tie at 5.2 pounds. So it sounded like it was a tough night of fishing. I got to learn to fry something else.
We just had fried bologna the other night.
Jody can't go. Oh, fried bologna. Yeah, I love fried bologna. It's really good on the boat. When we get the Blackstone fired up, we'll get fried fried bologna and bacon and something else going on there.
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon. Yeah, we made cinnamon rolls. Oh, I see somebody in the basement again. Is that Jay Fresh? I don't know what's going on. I'm clicking stuff. Nothing's happening.
Roger's my hero.
Somebody's in the basement. It's called Roger's My Hero. I don't know where they are or where they went, but and I don't know what happened to JC. It'll automatically do that. Oh wait.
I love you.
Hey, there he is. What's up, buddy?
I just want to tell you that I love you guys, and I'm glad you're taking a break. I've been telling you for a while you needed to.
Yeah, I know like I mentioned earlier, me and J-Dog talked quite a bit. And yeah, you know, it's been on my mind for quite a while. I've tossed it around back and forth. I hated to really take a break away because I've still got so many show ideas and so much other stuff out there that I haven't got to do yet that I wanted to do. But like I said, that's why, you know, keep your bell notifications on. You know, I get a chance to put together a good show for you guys and have the time to sit down and do a proper show for you. We'll just slide one in on you. And
I've told you this many times. I'm not being your co-host.
Well, that ain't coming back then.
Same.
Jackie said, hell, Jackie can host the show now by herself.
I think you two should do a show. You'd be great.
Nobody wants to hear me talk.
We JC says he's backstage. Why can't I see him? Is this? I'm backstage. All right, hang on a second. Remove. Back. I got J-Dog. I don't see where the other
This
one
is
is.
I'm all you need, player.
There's our other window. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, the show just got ruined now. Curtis, you gonna take that?
Yeah, that's how my friends are. Well, I'll tell you what. I ain't done this in a long time. And if you're going out, I'm gonna let you go out in a blaze of glory. This is your official call out. Dog versus Muskrat 1v1.
Well,
Yes.
challenge accepted. I don't ever back down. I don't always win, but I don't back down.
Oh, you'll win this one. Don't worry about it.
When is this happening?
Whenever he wants.
Mm.
All right, we'll have to take a look at the schedule.
I want you to pick 2 stipulations, and I pick 2 stipulations, and that's what we do.
Ooh.
I don't know. Because, see, when it comes to the stipulations, like for me, if I put any stipulations on you and I win, I feel like I won because I crippled you, because I took away whatever, something.
You ain't gonna cripple me.
Huh?
You ain't gonna cripple me. I'm as crippled as you get.
If I tell you you can't anchor, that would be that would be tough.
No, I suspend drift all the time.
What if he tells you?
Now, if you tell me I got full planer boards, that's a different story. I have to learn something.
Yeah, we'll come up with the details, but I'm in. We'll have some fun. It'll be fun no matter what. It'll be a good show. Stipulations are some crazy words. There you go.
Yeah. We'll make it fun. What is it?
Yeah. Creole says J-Dog's been itching for a 1v1 for a while.
Oh, trust me, I've got one already set up. And it's going to be a few months, but when it comes out, it is going to blow people's mind what I've done.
He said, "You want to go, bro?"
Oh, I'm refereeing this.
Oh, here we go. 2 stands is in the house. No stipulations. Go mono Yamano. Top 3 fish. Oh, no stipulations.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
What's
right
that?
now, this is one of my stipulations, and this is gonna be all I need. I don't even need to do two, just one. You ready for it?
Lay it on me.
You're coming to my water, and I'm going to your water.
Ooh. Ooh.
You're
Hope you
coming to
like
fish
catching gar.
You're coming to fish Meldon. I'm going to fish green up or whatever you fish.
Green.
Well, I don't have to stay at the dam because there ain't nothing at that dam.
Uh-huh.
But you're coming to fish. You're coming to fish in front of my house, and I'm going to fish wherever you tell me you fish at up there.
Yeah, all right. I'll fish the Licking in Ohio, and you fish the green up in se4.
No, you're fishing right here in front of my house.
You should have said Cowan Lake.
I don't have a question for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not much of a challenge if you tell me I gotta stay right in front of your house. There ain't nothing in front of your house.
But exactly.
I wouldn't. You don't fish in front of your house either. Not much.
But there's a reason for it. The commercial fishermen took them all.
Yeah, I could tell you have to fish up the top side of Green Up because there ain't nothing up there.
Well, I can tell you can fish Liquid River right now, and you can catch a cold in there if you had to.
Catch where?
So I can tell you can fish the Licking River right now, and there wouldn't even be no reason to put your boat in.
Yeah, maybe not. There's no flow. There's nothing moving. There's no reason for anything to be in there.
I fished there today, and I could have sat there without even an anchor and wouldn't have moved all day. I mean, it was stagnant.
So why'd you go fish there?
Because I caught two. That's more than I've done here.
Oh well, you just said you couldn't catch a cold in the Licking, but you just said you just caught two.
Trying to psych you out.
I love the face of Deer Creek.
I will haul down and referee.
That is technically our closest body of water.
Yeah, Deer Creek is the closest water to us. It's only about 25 minutes. 25 minutes.
And Deer Creek's got good channel cat in it.
Yeah. Deer Creek's got channel cat. Rocky Fork.
I don't know much about the Deer Creek. Probably.
Rocky Fork's got good channel cat in it too.
I think it'd be
J
fun.
Dog's fished Rocky Fork.
What is it?
Yeah, I fished there once.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if I had to go to your water and fish like you do, and you had to come to my water and fish like I do.
Yeah, but if somebody wins, it doesn't help prove anything though.
No, but it'd just be fun, something different.
We are.
There you go. Stan says you guys are close enough to do it like an in-person tournament. You guys both agree on a designated boat ramp and go.
Well, we'll do a 2-part series. You come down here, we'll both put in my ramp and fish, and then I'll come to your ramp and we'll put in and fish.
That's a great idea.
And then if we tie, we both have to go to Tennessee for the tiebreaker.
Done. You got a one day on each water. There you go.
You come down here, we'll fish this one day, and then either the next week or whenever you want to do it, I'll come to yours and we'll fish that. And then if we tie, we'll pick a body of water that we both can go to do the tie.
There you go. I'd be down for that.
That sounds like a good plan.
Now,
except the only unfair part is Roger's been here 3 or 4 times. I've never been up there where he was.
True.
That's true.
But I don't care. I'm not scared of that.
See, because I broaden my horizons. I fish lots of different areas. Like somebody, like I had that one tournament. You had to fish new water you've never fished. You know how far I'd have to go on the high river before I found water I've never fished?
Lies.
Where?
Oh, no, the high with Muskingum. You don't fish that.
Well, no, the Muskingum.
That wouldn't be far.
Uh-uh. And where the Muskingum dumps in, I haven't fished right there either. But yeah, I fished Meldal Dam years before I ever even knew what, fishing on YouTube was all about.
Not below Cincinnati.
Below Cincinnati. Yeah, I could fish Cincinnati. I don't care.
Meldal used to be the bomb years ago.
Yeah, I've got some
Years.
big ones.
Yeah.
What is it?
Now you catch mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see me do 370s in 1 year there, and then just
Yeah.
instantly gone.
Well,
Brandon, I'm going back up to your comment earlier about tracker boats. I agree. I agree with what you said, and I've said it too. Tracker isn't the top of the line, lifelong boat that everyone wish it is. But what it is a nice boat that will put you on the water and not break the bank. And the fish don't care what boat you have. They don't know what boat you have. The only thing they care, there you go. The only thing them fish care about
Right
is the
there.
Skip has outfished me and Zach both on the Ohio River, catching giant fish by himself. Both times. Well, 2 of the 3 times he's caught fish over 60 pounds. He caught a 60, a 65, and an 80 in his tracker boat.
So, when you go to look for a house, this is what took me so long. It fits in the garage.
Now, we already planned on building a barn. We actually drove yesterday and looked at a house that had an 8-car garage.
Good Lord.
With 2 car lifts in it.
we were.
Oh, that's a dream house there.
Real hopeful and excited because it just checked every single box that we had till we got there.
Yeah.
Except
It's like right up against the neighbor.
there's like all this land, and the neighbor, technically, we pulled up on the auditor's website. The neighbor is actually over the property line.
That ain't good.
They have a building and a chicken coop. Sorry, over the property line. We're like, man, I don't want to deal with that. And it has 9 acres. 1 acre's flat, the other 8 acres straight down a ridge. I was like,
They did a really good job of
oh yeah, their photographers were
masking that in the listing. But
so Greenwell says fish definitely don't care what kind of boat you have. I have a 99 tracker and put some hogs in it. And Skip went ahead and corrected me. His 80-pounder was actually an 85-pounder from the Ohio River. I didn't even know we had 80-pounders left in the Ohio River until Skip started sending me pictures one day, and I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Skip is the man.
There you go. Stan 3 has had 500-pound plus days in a Sun Dolphin $99 kayak. Fish definitely don't care what boat is rocking. Tiny Boat Nation. There you go. I don't know if you know this.
Yep.
That's a whole YouTube channel that is actually fantastic. Tiny Boat Nation. They have so many builds, rebuilds, hacks on how to. They even sell kits on how to upgrade and change all kinds of stuff on boats.
Have you seen people taking the little sandbox boats and putting motors on them?
yes,
Yes.
Oh, the little tugboats.
I picked one up for Freddie 2 years ago and gave it to him when he came down here. He's like,
I just wanted to come up. I wanted to say, look, thank you guys, Roger. Like legit. Catfishing growing up was not like what it is now.
No.
You threw a line out with some chicken liver. Your dad took you out and we're going fishing.
and Nightcrawler.
Yeah, Nightcrawler. You went and stopped at the nearest local gas station and picked something up, and you look at what it is turned into today. It's great. There's some flaws, but it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But your channel, I learned a lot. And fishing with you, fishing with J-Dog, the amount of information that I have learned from everyone, especially you two, it's invaluable, and the videos that are going to still be there for people to look at. You got to think there's going to be kids years from now that are going to find those and be like, what is this? And then they're going to get hooked. So you're going to have to come back regardless. So there's no question in that.
Let me tell you a funny story about Brandon fishing with me, Roger.
I would love it.
Oh, the gar?
Well, that, and he was up front where me and you was sitting, and I was at back where Jackie and Tara was sitting.
Yeah.
And every time the pole would go down on Tara's side, she'd jump up and reel the fish in. And I was like, "Do you forget somebody's in the boat? Let them catch something." She's like, "It's habit. I'm sorry." She did that like 4 times in a row. I was like, "Quit catching. Give it to Brandon."
I know firsthand. You got to be fast to beat Terry on the boat.
Fast? Fast? No. There's no beating Tara. You're going to catch an elbow in the jaw if you try to beat her. And that's not even a joke. I have never in my life fished with someone that is so fast. Like, the fish didn't even have a chance.
I
Like-
asked Curtis. Curtis threatened to, or she threatened to punch Curtis in the face one day. She said, Curtis was like, "I'm gonna grab that pole." She said, "I'm gonna tell you right now, cross this line and find out. I'll jack your jaw."
That's funny.
You don't
But
cross the line. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Same
Tara's no joke. Yeah, I could see her fighting over her fish on the side of the boat. And you know what?
I believe it.
Curtis would have deserved it. But yeah, learning from you guys all these years, and just, some of these things, that I've tried out on my own, like, heck, half the stuff I wouldn't even have thought of trying. Planer boards. Who would have thought to do planer boards for catfishing? I sure in the heck wouldn't. I came from bass fishing and pan fishing and carp. So when I started getting serious into catfishing, the first thing I did was came to YouTube. Found you, found Catfish Weekly. Who was that? This was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Chris from Slunger Cats. It's the industry has changed. Social media has changed things, and like I said, there's a lot of it that's been good. But a lot of the good has came from the friendships, like the people you meet in the catfishing world. 99% of them are great people. You can just have a conversation and it's like nothing. You don't see them or talk to them for a few months, and it's like you didn't stop having that conversation. You just pick up right where you left off.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
those types of relationships are invaluable, and all the people in here have been touched in some way or some form.
Yeah, but
And that's something that you can't put a price on.
Let me tell you somebody I'm proud of, and I'm not just saying that because they're in chat. I don't want to stroke their ego, but Mike Greenwell, for somebody who has not been fishing very long, is just an amazing fisherman and catches a lot.
Facts.
And on the Ohio, and people don't understand Greenwell ain't been doing this very long. I mean,
No.
literally, like,
Not,
I don't even know
not
how long he's
compared to
been now, but
the rest of us, yeah.
yeah. I mean, he's 3 hours downriver, but it's still the Ohio at the end of the day, and he's catching big fish and a lot of them.
And 90% of his fishing or more, I'm just being generous, 90% or more of his fishing is solo.
Right.
Yeah.
Catching these big fish by yourself is a challenge.
And
Swing rod is
Chad.
awesome.
Chad's another one that he is extremely smart when it comes to fishing. And Chad, all the way up to I met him, was a bank fisherman. I mean, Chad literally just got a boat 4 or 5 years ago and just been, just started boat fishing. So he's
Where's
extremely.
he at?
I don't know. He's too good for me. He don't talk to me no more. I'm here praising him, and he don't even talk to me.
I don't think he watches this show.
Well, it sounds like you got another 1v1 too, J Dog, with Greenwell.
Greenwell's scared to death of me. I feel sorry for that boy. He don't want this.
What do you say?
That's what I scared him to TikTok.
Oh,
Oh boy.
He said, "I know dog ain't on TikTok. I'm going over here so he don't challenge me again."
Oh boy. Bumping Mike.
Well, I'm gonna hop off here. It was a
Brandon,
pleasure, always, and I'll definitely be in touch. And if you guys need any help, you know where to reach me, and I'll get a hold of you here soon. We all need to get together and just have a cookout, really.
I mean, I'm game to host anytime you guys want to have a cookout, but we're so much further up than the river.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, we thought about having a get together last year and, take over where you left off at Rocky Fork stuff. We was going to have one down at, in Cincinnati there, kind of make it a tri-state meetup, but you know how it goes.
It's tough. It's tough when our area just gets hammered. That's why I quit posting things on social media. It's just they're literally starting to hit Caesars Creek now.
What?
Now that they've seen pictures of 30s and 40s, people are starting to hit it now, and it's not pleasure boat problem anymore. It's people trying to get fish to take out, unfortunately.
I've
So
heard the same thing about Hoover.
Yeah, we've heard of Hoovers. Everyone knows that there's a good, healthy, big blue population up at Hoover, but
yeah,
it won't take long for the wrong people to get in there and start snatching them out of there. When Pay Lakes are paying $2 a pound for them, or up to $5 a pound for them.
yep.
The
Only benefit Caesars Creek's got is you have to have a boat to get to the fish majority of the time. That's the only benefit.
It's a big.
Other than that,
deep lake.
yeah. And it's a tough lake to fish. So
There we go. So I will say the catfish community is way, way better than the bass community.
that is a fact. That is a fact.
Fish are already leaving Hoover. Yeah, we've heard.
It was great. We know you'll be back. I'm going to sign off here. I'll get a hold of you guys. Have a good evening, everyone.
Appreciate you.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, buddy.
Well, guys, so I seen Stan. I'm sure he's put two and two together by now. He asked if this is our last show. This will be our last show for a while. We're gonna sign off and we're gonna take a little break. We've just got so much on our plate right now that requires our attention. That we're gonna put the show on hold, on pause. How we did our thumbnail, and we'll be back. Like I said, keep your notification button on. We get an opportunity to put a good show together for you guys and have time to sit down and do a proper show for you. We'll schedule one out and give you guys time to prepare for it, and we'll do a show intermittently here and there. And I'm sure one day I'll be able to come back in and get back on a weekly routine. But right now, we're gonna take a break, focus on all the crazy things we got going on, and go from there. Our DNA may, but they monitor the commercial fishermen. There you go. That's why I've been hearing down here in Dayton. Yeah, the fish everywhere around here.
I've got multiple in my boat ramp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, J-Dog's area is bad. We've got some bad here too. Focus on redoing the Muskrat. That is on the list. The Muskrat. I've actually got a big the Boots on the Water event. We were talking about trying to get a few more heads and a few more captains lined up to make sure every veteran gets to go out. Because right now they had to stop taking veterans because we don't have enough boats, and we don't have enough boats for the veterans we have now. I think we have 75, and I think we're still like 10 to 15 short on boats. But I'm going to keep my boat on the water through that event, and then the day after that event, the Muskrat's down. We've got another boat lined up here at the house where we're going to be running through the winter. But the Muskrat's going to get all new aluminum floors. I'm going to get probably a custom built windshield and all that, if I can get the motor straightened out. I've got an alarm that keeps going off on the motor that I can't figure out yet. I put a new water pump in it, new thermostats, new housing. It's peeing water good. But if I open it up on plane, I get her right open, she starts buzzing the alarm. So it's usually either water. What is it?
You need to buy you a new Yamaha, is what you need.
Well, I tried to buy your Yamaha. You told me Yamano.
Yamano. Yamana.
So I don't know. I don't know. Jackie keeps sending me pictures of new boats. Like she's ready to get into something else.
Like an easy cat.
So we'll see. Check coil packs, Roger. Yeah, it's got new coil packs on it. I don't think coil packs would set the alarm off. Generally, on a old Johnsonville.
Johnsonville.
Stop it.
You see what happened?
Gosh.
Good Lord. On the old Johnson, the alarm going off will either be a water temperature overheating issue, or it can be restricted fuel line flow, or restricted fuel flow, which I don't think it's that. I really don't, but it could be. Roger,
Who's to say your alarm ain't dead?
There we go. Stan says, Roger, thank you for all the hours you have spent entertaining and informing us. People have no idea how difficult it is to come up on by yourself and run a show and cover a topic by yourself. I learned a lot from you. Man, Stan, thank you so much. You would have got it on your own no matter what. You would have got it on your own no matter what. So they were asking earlier who has the longest running show. And besides Catfish Weekly, I think we had the longest running show. I believe you were behind me by just weeks. It could be the other way around. I may have it backwards. I may be the one behind you by weeks, which either way will put Two Stands Fishing in the lead for the longest running show here very soon, if they're not already. If Jackie said new boat, what are you waiting on? Money?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We can't buy a new boat until after we have new mortgage.
Yeah, we gotta figure out our mortgage before we figure out a boat. So hopefully I can get the motor straightened out. I would like to, I love my boat. Don't get me wrong. You guys know I love the boat. But it does have its challenges. It's the motor itself isn't the greatest. It's a gas sucking 2-stroke that I only get about a mile and a half a gallon out of it. I got a 30-gallon tank, so do the math. I can't go very far.
No live well.
I get 15. Yeah, no live well. I get 15 miles one way before I start thinking I need to turn around and go back. Vexus with a 400. So what you're saying is we got to live in the boat because we can't afford a house, and that is the price of a house.
Houseboat.
Listen to your woman, Benoit says. All right, well, I guess we're buying a boat.
Easy cat.
No, she sent me Running Guns, got their boat up for sale. They got a G3 Sportsman 2100 and has a Yamaha 200 or 250 on it.
Yeah.
She sent it to me today. I was like, it's a good price.
It is.
Let's see. Bobcat messaged me. I said, are you coming on tonight? He said, sorry, bro. He sent me a video, so he must be in the middle of something.
We don't need Bobcat. He's overrated.
My Souders boat. No, I'm not. We're probably going to stay away from a Sea Arc.
Unless it's an easy cat.
I think a Dynasty would probably be, and that's way out of our budget, but a Dynasty would probably be the best suited for me and us. Just because of the hull design, and it is a little bit deeper, except on the back deck. Mom says, "Tears of love, no sorrows. Keep on grooving as only you can do." Oh, my love, baby.
No, there is that new boat. The new boat that we like. That is kind of like
Illumicraft.
No.
Hughescraft.
Oh no.
Smokercraft.
No.
Mirrorcraft.
Okay, just stop.
Bob, what are you doing down there? You know how to let yourself in.
No, peace out.
I can't. What's up, buddy?
Oh man, I didn't sign up for this.
I am so sorry, man.
Polar
I was
craft.
told-
That has.
I got
I
out
was
here on the
told-
water and totally forgot.
I was told you wouldn't be here. That's the only reason I came up here.
Oh, you shut up, J Puppy.
What are you up to, Bobcat? Looks like you're fishing.
Yeah, we were out here on the river tonight catching some fish, and I told Key, I said, listen, at 8 o'clock, I'll take you out, but at 8 o'clock, I got to go in this show. And we were standing here a while ago looking for some skipjack, and he goes, "When are you supposed to go into the show tonight?" And I said, "What time is it?" He said, 9 o'clock. And I was like, "Oh crap!"
Look, I wouldn't have done that to you, Roger. I'm just saying.
There you go.
So J Dog's vying for my position, and when the show starts back up,
That's it. There's already a contingency plan.
well, if he pays you more than me, you can have it.
There you go.
No. Oh man.
What about a Targa, or what's that boat chat? Yeah. So, no, I got to be completely honest. I would probably be more apt to take a monster cat. Yeah, we can't afford that.
What's the other one? Like a fish right or something? Wasn't like the one that's supposed to look like Monster Cat, but like.
We should throw out some rods while we're sitting here. Ain't got no bait on them.
But anyway, no, I'd be more apt to keep my boat. It's just older, thick gauge aluminum. It's got a lot of room and stuff over a tracker. I'm hard on boats. I fish a lot. Try to. Well, I used to. Before her.
Sorry.
But yeah, I've busted a hole. I put 2 holes through the hull of my boat already.
Oh my!
I can only imagine. What would have happened if I had a tracker. It ripped it open like a tin can.
I like his Princecraft right there. That's a pretty nice boat.
Yeah, Princecraft is a good boat too. There's a million craft boats. Mirror Craft, Smurfer Craft,
Polar Craft.
Yeah, Polar Craft is one Ted's got. Now, Polar Craft's supposed to be coming out with a different boat. Actually, Monster Cat is. Monster Cat's got a boat coming from Oregon that is going to be like $30,000 less than the Monster Cat.
Oh wow!
Because they're getting it made so much cheaper over in Oregon. The problem is it's like $4,000 to $5,000 transportation to get them here. But it's got heavy gauge. It's all the good stuff. But better late than.
Wow!
Yeah, leave the clicker on that.
Well, I'm trying to wear it in.
You wear it in instead of wear it out, huh?
How about the clicker? That was his old bones.
It's a brand new reel, so yeah, that was my knees.
There you go. Fat boy Eric says, "I've been waiting on a cat versus dog."
Let's go, though. Right here, right now.
Let's go. I'll be at the water in 20 minutes. Yeah, see, he got quiet. See that?
Come on.
Andrew says, "What in the world? His reel has a dying raccoon in it."
That's that new PC Fun Chaos Pro. That it's a solid reel, man.
What do you think about it? Honestly, I know PC Fun pays you and all that, but tell me what you really think the advantages over the standard Chaos 60 and that new one.
I think it's a lot heavier duty. It's built with a full alloy, a full aluminum body. It reminds me of that Revo Beast, the Abu Beast, a little bit. It's got somewhere between. It's a little more line capacity than the 6500, but less than a 7000. It's kind of between the 6500 and 7000 as far as line capacity goes. But they
really,
beefed up.
I thought they only had a 50 out so far.
I don't know, man. I'm going by spool size.
Yeah, that's good.
But I think it's.
Hey, why don't you introduce your friend with you?
Oh, this is Key Blackman, Reel of Life 423.
There you go.
And I got my ear pod in, so he probably can't hear you. But yeah, he went out fishing tonight. I printed him some shirts, and I said, well, and I made him some shirts, and I said, well, you can meet me at the boat ramp, and I'll give them to you. So here we are.
Go.
Well, I don't ever get offered to get taken fishing.
Greg, I was kind of wondering about that. So on the water inlet on the lower unit, it's got them plastic fins that screen to keep things out. Well,
Right.
This old Johnson, those plastic screens are gone. They're just deteriorated and gone. So it's possible that it sucked up. It could have sucked up a piece of bark off of a tree or a clob of mud or something. I just don't know how in the world I could blow it out of the cylinder.
But wouldn't that run hot at an idle, not wide open? Wide open, you'd be forcing it past whatever it is. At an idle, it would be more constriction, so it would do it at a lower idle.
Unless it's blocking that jacket. We all know that there's several water jackets inside of there. It could be blocking a water jacket, and it's not so hot that it. There you go. Got the bluegill. Until you get high RPM, and then it's restricted enough, slowing enough water down to let it get hot.
What if your sensor's bad?
That's possible too. But if the sensor was bad, it should go off. It go off at all times, not just on high RPM.
Just depends.
Grumpy Vet Bobcat does print shirts. He prints shirts, hats, decals. He can do anything you want. Horizon View Graphics. There you go. Just put a turbo and a 200 shot of nitrous on it, and no more problems. There you go. I need Bobcat's email address. All right, let me look. I might have it.
I'll throw it there. Bobcat Outdoors 365 at gmail.com.
There you go. Bobcat Outdoors 365 at gmail.com. I was looking for my I was looking for my my clickers, things banners. There we go. There it is. I got it. Bobcat Outdoors 365 at gmail.com. Right there it is.
I'm going to email him like 5 times.
See, I still got it. I can do this. Michael Rowland says, which catfish reel holds as much line as a 7,000 Ambassador and is a better alternative than a 7,000? Pin Squall, 20.
Yeah. Any pin, any good pin.
Pin Squall or Pin. My actual preference is Pin Fathom. Yeah, the Pin Fathom 2 is a fantastic. So if you go on Pin's website, it'll straight tell you that a Pin Squall is not a casting reel. You can cast them, don't get me wrong, but they are not the smoothest casting. It takes a little bit.
I love mine.
It takes a little finesse to get them. But a Pin
more
Squall,
of a trolling reel.
a Pin Fathom throws fantastic.
Dude, get there. Hey, fish on.
Get that fish on. Fish on. We just turned this show the grand finale.
Is he on? Are you sure he's on?
What happened? How come I can't go full screen?
Oh, man. Yeah, he's going up, too. This other one over here is getting hit now. Which one? One on the corner. Man, I just put that one out.
Man. I have some real good suggestions on reels, but not my show. Andrew, go for it, man. Go for it. Tell them about your Ancient Mariner reels. I think I've got one laying here. It's gigantic.
I didn't know where I had this.
I gotta get a new Ocean Tycoon. So I don't think he's watching, but my veteran we're taking out. When I took him to Sandusky Bay, he used an Ancient Mariner Challenger rod, orange, and a Ancient Mariner Ocean Tycoon with braid on it. And for whatever reason, that rod and reel caught the majority of the fish for him. And I don't know why I didn't just give it to him at the end of the day. I don't know what happened. Things just kind of progressed and went on. But he's getting it, rod and reel, when I take him out here in a few weeks. She got a jersey printer from Temu, size 2X. It's like an extra large. Uh-oh. They make a Squall casting reel. It has no line guide. Yeah. Yeah, those will cast a lot better. Anything without a line guide does cast better. I'm just I just don't bet need an Ocean Tycoon messing with me.
My fingers are too short to sit there and wind line.
I'll do that, Andrew. If you guys want to help me out there, 'cause I'm just going to give him mine because he really enjoyed it. He asked me after the fact. He said, "What reel was I using and what rod was I using?" I told him this Ocean Tycoon and a Challenger. Who was that up there?
I've got tons of Ancient Mariners, but they're all the old ones.
Yeah, I've got some 6,000s. I think I've had Spyron change out all the brakes, all the clutches and brakes on them, but not clutches, but the
Drag washers.
drag washers. There we go. Thanks. Changed out all the drag washers on them. I have not tried any of the new Ancient Mariner reels.
I ain't either.
I know that they put some bigger.
Oh, okay. You must put it on camera.
I know that they put some. I can't remember what I was saying.
I tried to buy some for Curio and Andrew, but they told me I had to pay 3 times the price.
Hey, somebody
Yeah.
out of the
Yeah, some of them give you a discount. Some of them charge you extra.
I'm just kidding.
So
is staying in the basement. I'm not on this. I'm just copied the link. I'm not on.
Oh, good Lord. Just go downhill.
This is the only way I can get in touch with the dog because I tried calling him and he messaged me back. He's at appointments and then he doesn't bother calling me back after that. He's just I know he's avoiding both of y'all too. He's afraid of the challenge.
Hold on, which one's Bobcat? They look the same. I can't tell.
Oh boy.
Talk says the guy hiding behind his logo.
That's what I'm out here on the porch, jet black. There ain't nothing you're gonna see.
But y'all were talking about the dog versus the cat, but we got to get the rat involved with that too. So there's a 3-way. There's a
there's a cat and a rat and a hat.
That's right. That's right.
I've been challenging Stan for a year, and he just runs and runs and runs.
What?
So
You don't even answer your phone. I call you time after time.
Oh, now you're really full of it.
Oh
I
my
like how you
gosh.
took out that rod rack last night. That was awesome. Man.
Oh yeah. It was.
Hey, you don't worry. You don't worry. I got a video coming out for that. Don't worry.
You pummeled that thing.
Hey, it was already nominated for blooper of the year within 30 seconds of happening.
So,
I
was
really
it
should have
damaged
went
beyond
right.
repair.
Oh
Yeah,
my
J-Dog
gosh, they don't
done
make
called
metal
me
like
out
they
earlier.
used to. I'm just saying it. But
You know that, Stan? He called me. J-Dog called me out earlier for a 1v1.
I know. I know. I saw it. I heard him call it out. But he does that kind of thing. But then when you try to get in touch with him to set up the details, that's when it kind of, he's got appointments. He's at the VA. He's got doctors. He just never calls back. And I don't know.
You even said on your comments last week, I'm going to call you in a couple days. I promise.
I did. I apologize.
If you fell for that trick, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that Stan is hard to get a hold of or hard to get return the call.
Yeah, it's like,
if you say, "Hey, brother, I need you right now," that's a different story. But yeah, I'm not a. As much as I love to talk, I'm not the phone talk person. That I don't understand that part. But in person, Roger, you know that I don't stop. But I'm just not a phone person. I don't. You would think I would be, but I'm just not. I'm not a phone person.
Ain't you on your phone right now?
Touche.
You want to go, bro? You want to go?
I do. I'll take you, Roger, and Bobcat on 3-on-1.
There we go. There we go.
Oh boy,
Trash talk.
that sounds like a different type of show.
You look
Yeah.
at,
We better stop that conversation now. Get in Roger's show.
you know, Bobcat, Roger, you hear him? After he saw my performance last night, now he wants to challenge me.
But
He knows I already Godzilla Dustin's boat last night, took out the whole.
Hey, but you didn't get skunked.
No, I didn't get skunked, but you know what? And that's that was honest. That was real emotion last night. That was, you know, we've said it for a long time. Like that's if you don't get that excited when you're fishing, stop. Go play golf. Go play tennis.
Is that Mr.
That
Duggar?
was me. I was literally that excited over that 5-pound fish, and
That's what I put in chat last night. I said that was 222 pounds of excitement.
yeah,
You know, I mean, that fish could have weighed 222 pounds, and you was just as happy with what it weighed 5 something, I think.
yeah, 5.
Hey, Key caught his first bumping fish tonight and his first suspend drifting fish.
That is awesome. That, in my opinion, if you have done neither of those, and you've got the ability to do it, you can get out on a boat.
Yeah.
Man, if you've never bumped, you've never suspend drifted, you've never done like live lining, all those things where you're kind of you're what do you call that? You would consider that kind of like active fishing.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just sitting back waiting for the bite. You're kind of, you know, it's more like hunting, you know, and man, just so exciting. Like it's
I just like to be moving. I mean, I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, my preferred method is bumping. My second preferred method is dragging, and then suspend drifting, and then anchoring.
The takedowns with suspend drifting are just so
Violent.
incredibly awesome. And to,
dude,
to
dude,
be
I
able
thought
to
I
see the fish come up and eat the bait on the electronics, and then see the rod just get pile drive is really cool.
If I ever get around to editing, I still record content when I'm out, but I hardly ever edit it. But a few weeks ago, Zach and I were out. He's got live scope, and he had the live scope pointed at the back of the boat.
Key, that's fish, dude. Got a fish
Oh,
on,
yeah.
guys.
Andrew drop shotting. That's another. That's kind of like you know, that's kind of like a new. It's not new, but it. I like doing that for catfishing too. I do that a lot.
Oh, they changed the button on this. It's not called full screen. It's called maximize now.
Yeah, they change. It's every day. They got new updates for it, Roger.
Looks
and
like
you are Roger. You are currently. You have done more shows than me because you were already hosting before I did. Like I was, you know, you were already the Tuesday night show because you had taken over for. I didn't get to see whoever you had taken over for. You were already doing Tuesday nights when I started. So
I knew it wasn't you. I knew you wasn't very far behind me if I was ahead of you.
And you know, for those that have never tried to do, you know, I'll do shows where I just go up and talk, but to do a show where you actually have a subject and you can go up and talk about that subject and carry the show for that hour or whatever, staying on point and not going to talk about, you know, challenging J-Dog and food and everything else. Like that's not an easy task. You know, I've attempted to do that, and you know, I put that in the comment before. But seriously, brother, I've learned a lot from you. You know, I agree. One of the best hosts out there as far as that type of thing, entertaining and informing. Amazing job you've done with that over these years, and it's not easy.
We got a fish.
You started with your brother Norm, didn't you?
No, actually, it was Ace catfishing first, and then Norm, and I did. Hey, you start wherever you start, and you go from there.
You wasn't even hooked on the inside of the mouth.
I tell you, if you really want to get a flash from the past, you go back like in the beginning here. Sometimes I'll go back and watch old episodes 5 years ago, 4 years ago, and you read the chat because Jackie actually mentioned this to me once before because I was like, I'm having a hard time coming up with new content. You know what I mean? I've covered so much stuff in 5 years. She's like, so what? How many people in chat are the same people that were there 5 years ago? And I went back and looked. I was like, nobody.
Well, there is a few, Roger.
There's a few.
Stampy,
Yeah.
Mike, and to them, you know, for those that have supported the entire community, you know, you got your Mike Sampsons, and you know, you start naming, and then you forget something. But you've got a few that have been there since before we were even there. So thank you to them. But yeah, you're right. The majority of people, that was kind of why I went fishing last night. Most people think I'm Brian B. And They think I just host. They never even remember that I fished.
I remember you fishing. I remember you guys catching lots of fish.
Yep.
I see a fishy on the screen now. That makes me feel pretty good.
Absolutely. What a great way for the last show.
Live action.
Live action. There you go.
That's a gooder one there.
Hey, would you guys say his channel was Reel of Life? What?
Yeah, Real of Life 423. Yeah, Real of Life 423 is REEL.
Reel of Life.
Yeah,
Well,
Real of Life 423.
I think he's going to be surprised after the show tonight.
See how they did that stand and didn't break nothing? You should pay attention.
Yeah, but I forgot J-Dog was there for a second. He reminded us very quickly.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Benoit. That she kept me going for a long time. It's like there's always going to be somebody new in chat. There's always going to be somebody who missed that episode or
Absolutely
didn't understand it the first time you said it. And maybe the different, I've always tried to be very visual. I've always tried to have props and I remember clear back to when I had my big fish tank set up behind me, Pythagorean theorem. Huh? I had a piece of string, a yarn with a muskrat picture on my fish
one of
tank.
the best episodes, dude. That was like I was watching that with Dan, who was a math teacher, and I was captain of the math team in high school. So that was man, we loved it. We loved it.
Yep, absolutely. This little fish market near the house, good prices. Oh boy.
Roger, just like you were saying before, just what the community has done, and the new people coming in, and you were just talking with Benoit and all of our fellow
IO.
There we go. Because I have been adopted by the state of Ohio officially. So
you are. Michael Grumpy Best says, I've learned in 60 years that you're never too old to learn something.
Oh.
Well, that must be the reason why there ain't no more fish in the Ohio then.
Brandon, Catfish and Dreams, he dropped the link there for Real of Life 423's channel. So if you guys want to go there and show him some love, check him out.
And I truly appreciate it.
No problem.
And Bobcat does such a great job with, he needs to, he's like I am, like, I'm with River Cats Tackle now and stuff, but like, he doesn't promote his own business like he should, because there is people legitimately out there looking, well, where do I get shirts? Where do I get this? Where do I get that? And the quality of stuff that Bobcat puts out.
Yeah.
It's not like he's, and I get that too. It's like you start feeling like it's an infomercial or something like that. But
don't make that comment.
But no, seriously, it would help people out knowing where to get that stuff.
Yeah.
From somebody in the community, because that's what we like to support. So.
I made a post years ago on Facebook about that, about our catfish community and like, what do you do for a living? I think I worded it some clever way of like, how do you pay for your fishing habit or something like that, or what do you do to pay for? But it's kind of neat to find out what what people do, and how many people in our community are talented in things that everyone else in the community needs, and we could work with each other.
Yeah, if you need a new boat, call me. You need a shirt, get a hold of Bobcat.
That's right. You need a motor. You need a motor that's going to last for years. Just contact J-Dog.
Yep.
Or Johnson.
Yeah, he delivered. He delivers.
That's right. That's
or if
true.
you have
that's
an old
true.
Johnsonville. Two-cycle Johnsonville.
It was Freddie that came. I think it was Freddie that came up here, right, J-Dog?
What is it?
Wasn't it Freddie that had the other J-Dog motor?
Yes.
Yeah, and we were out on the river together with the two boats when we had the J-Dog motor on Stan 3's boat, and between the two boats it was what, like the motors were 120 years or something like that. And they were
Hey,
both still running.
during the, I don't remember what challenge it was, but it was winter time, and Lee had that little motor that you're talking about
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
boat. Yep. And I backed him in the water. He floated off. Then I put my new tracker in. Every single thing was froze solid. My shifter, my steering, everything.
Yes.
Remember that.
And Lee's out there in that 1957 little 5-horse just trolling around like it's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I seen he had his pontoon boat up for sale today, $3,800.
Who
Yeah.
did?
Lee.
Lee, yeah.
Leroy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, me in a new boat and him in a 1957 motor, and it started first pull at 9 degrees out there.
There's something to say about that old technology.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think
Yeah, I
we
saw
used
that.
J-Dog, I think we used that motor for like a solid year. And it's out of all the motors that we've, got and put together. I say we, and by we I mean Stand 3, of course. But that one will still run.
Yeah. There's nothing to go wrong with it.
No, the only thing we had was a problem finding, because it's so old, you can't find gas tanks and things at a reasonable price for it anymore.
Right.
So again, and by we I mean Stand 3, had to put a new, had to add a fuel pump into the system, but it'll still start. It'll still run.
Oh,
There you
didn't
go.
those run
Richard.
off of vacuum pressure? The
Mhm.
old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that Richard Cluck had a 2-cycle Johnson caught on fire this weekend at the Mississippi River Monsters.
Fine.
That's right. Old Fireball.
Fireball, yeah. Michael, you just get a hold of Bobcat, and because it's not. I'm sure that's not a black and white answer for that, and it all depend on what all you need done and everything.
Yeah, they email me.
Only problem J-Dog's motor have is someone else touches them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Happy
That's not
Tuesday,
torque.
Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Welcome.
Yeah, I mean,
Turns
look at regulators. I had my boat for 2 years, and it's never failed. Even in 9 degrees when my bunk was froze to it, I was still using it.
Oh.
And Aaron touches it and breaks it.
When you sold him, broke?
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
he fixed it and then broke it again.
Well,
Yeah.
all boats are just a big money pit. You throw money in there. Hole in
If
the
you
wall.
aren't willing to take $100 bill and burn it right in the middle of the floor, you ain't ready to buy a boat.
That's right. I mean, set it on fire.
Set it on fire and watch it burn.
Not mechanically inclined, you should not own a boat, I
Yeah.
believe. Can't afford $145 an hour for somebody to work on it.
No.
Well, and not only that, how many times you're trailing it, you're going to have to replace the wheel bearings and grease,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to do maintenance. It's not you
Got a new
definitely need to
$300
be.
axle under mine, and
Uh,
just put a new impeller in it. That was it's about $200.
I'd like to have a nice 4-stroke motor to put on there. Suzuki would probably be my go-to. I mean, Honda is a fantastic motor, but man, they are really heavy. Suzuki for the money, I think is your best buy. I like Yamaha, but Yamaha they seem underpowered for what they like. A 200 Yamaha does not perform the same as a 200 Suzuki. I don't know how to explain that other than they just don't feel the same.
It's the same thing with dirt bikes. A Honda dirt bike and a Suzuki they're the same size, but one's way faster than the other.
Where's he go?
And I saw Brandon up earlier. That we were talking about. Mike Sampson and these other ones. Brandon's another one that's been around. Supporting all the channels since the beginning. So big shout out to him too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I believe it's Fishing Fever's birthday today, ain't it?
Absolutely, that's right. I think I saw that on Facebook. Not that I'm
Everybody
horrible
tell
with all that stuff, but
everybody tell him happy birthday.
happy
There you
birthday,
go.
Fishing
Suzuki
Fever.
is a beast out of the hole, but the Yamaha is faster. No kidding. Dustin Clark says my 200 Yamaha pushes my boat 51 mile an hour. Holy crap.
I know Chad Yamaha that we bought from him on that big, huge center console. It ran 51-ish, somewhere in that area.
On that
And
big
that's a big
fiberglass boat?
Yep. And it got there seconds.
Wow.
It's. I think it's with everything, and not just fishing, but everything. Cars, that's why you have your Ford fans, your Dodge fans, your same thing with fishing. Like certain things work better for certain people, and it's just it may be one of those just weird things, but
I'm an expedition guy. That's what I like.
I'm a
and
Toyota guy. I love my Toyota Tundra. I'm over 300,000 miles on my truck, and she's still doing good. For now.
How many miles got on it? 117.
On your Tundra?
Yeah, for my 06, it's got 117 on it.
Good Lord. Mine's a 2010, and it's got we just hit over 300,000 last week.
Well, there you go. Somebody drove that truck a lot. my wife's Dodge Ram 1500 she's got it raised, and she had to have the mud tires. What do you call the Terra grapplers put on there? But that's at 222,222 miles right now. No, I'm joking. It's 200 and some thousand. Do y'all know? For those that watched, I'm sure a lot of people were saying about busting up Dustin's rod rack last night and stuff that. Did anybody see how long my episode of the Top Cat went? It was almost perfect. It was 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 22 seconds. You can't make that stuff up. Like you can't. I had no control over it. 2 hours, 12 minutes, 22 seconds. Like you talk stuff. I really do believe you talk stuff into existence.
I didn't realize, of course, this is how little I've been able to pay attention. I didn't realize that was the final for the year. I just assumed it would go till December. And so I seen Jerry's 91 pounds, and I got to thinking, you know what? The bite should be picking up around here.
Mm-hmm.
There's an opportunity. I might be able to squeeze that past Jerry at 92 pounds. So I said, go ahead and sign me up. And he was like, yeah, that starts a new season. I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is out there. So you're looking to do the next Top Cat. Go to Catfish Weekly Facebook page. Put your name in there and get on the wheel. There's a bunch of people. There's a lot of people that want to do that now. I know I'm looking for redemption after last night. I can't do much worse. A 5-pound fish and Godzilla Dustin's boat, the whole rear end of his boat.
Yeah, I heard about these new diesel motors for these boats. I haven't seen anything. I've heard that they've made them, but I haven't seen any results out of them yet.
That makes no sense. Diesels ain't made for RPM.
Yeah, I don't know. About. I mean, 2-cycle is really for RPM purposes, but the dependability.
When did we become bass fishermen? You watch a bass tournament when they do that and the takeoff and they're with the rooster tail. Why a catfisherman? We were never that. We were like the crab boats. You needed that big, wide open boat, and you to get out there. No, you go to a catfish tournament now. Those boats are flying.
Yeah, they're fast. Hey, Bobcat, if you can hear me, Grumpy Vet said he did send you an email, so I'm sure you check them regularly, but just giving you a heads up.
Bobcat got a fanny pack on.
What? Fanny pack? That's his life jacket.
Look like a fanny pack.
I don't know who's going to reach to pull the cord there, but
yeah.
And speaking of life jackets, I got to thank catfish with us. River Cats Tackle, part of the, that's who I'm with right now is River Cats Tackle, and just some great people over there. They saw the whole thing last night, and I felt bad afterwards because I didn't realize that so many people were scared when that wreck went. Like, I had no idea, and I'm just like, oh crap! You hear me in the thing? I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, you said
Oh
sorry
man, I
like
just
50
felt like
times.
I felt like a jerk. I wasn't worried about myself. I stood up too quick and I was turning. My pinched and my legs just gave out. But I would have been fine in the water. I float. I'm good. But big shout out to them. I have a brand new life jacket on the way, big enough to fit me. So that's when you get with the right group of people, that's
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Brandon says he wasn't either a fan of boats going super fast until me, Dustin, and Justin, Fishing Fetish, we got smoked by a Vexus with a 400R on it on Rocky Fork, fishing a channel cat tournament. This guy was freaking gone. We're like, what in the world? Gone.
Let me tell you what happened to me today. And this, man, if I had something to hit this guy with, I would have done it. I was fishing a licking today. And you know how small the licking is, Roger. I was maybe 25 feet off the bank in a big long straight stretch. And I was just about to throw my cast net, and this guy in a bass boat cut between me and the bank, running at least 50 miles an hour. He couldn't have been running in 5 feet of water.
Between you and the bank, I didn't even think the licking was 25 feet wide. I think that's
it's 125 feet wide and about it.
He had the whole river to go around me. He could have went all the way around me, but instead he decided to cut between me and the bank, be an a-hole.
I've been casting.
Let's go inboard motors. I've never been much of a mechanic. I do what I got to because I can't afford not to fix stuff myself. But I've always stayed away from inboard motors, and I really don't have a good reason why.
Because you can't fish them in the winter.
Because of why?
They blow up.
Well, it depends on where you're at.
Well, you can't fish them in the river or in the winter because they'd freeze up on you.
My biggest thing with inboard motors has been the possibility of gas fumes igniting under the cowl. I've seen more than one of those things on the river or lake catch on fire.
Yeah.
Ground.
Yep, they don't have their blower motor on. It'll blow up on them.
Something happens to the blower motor, quits functioning, and doesn't pull any gas fumes out of there. You're talking about a bomb on board a boat.
I actually saw at Fishing for Freedom, Quincy, Illinois. I can't remember what year it was. There was a big cuddy cabin boat, all women, all women, pulled in and was gassing this thing up and didn't open the vents. And that thing exploded, blew the couch out of the front of that thing about, 30, 40 feet straight up in the air. It caught on fire, and everyone jumped off except for one girl was scared and would not jump off the boat. Well, it was burning to the ground. We're like, you got to jump. Like, you have no choice. You've got to go. And she finally jumped out, and everyone was okay. But that boat completely burned up. The wind pushed it up against the dock and caught the docks on fire. It was a bad deal.
Yeah.
You could feel it in your chest. We was only about, 50 yards from them when it blew. We was loading up the boat to go to weigh in.
I feel like with an outboard, at least if it catches on fire, you got a little more time to get away from it, off of it, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, if you could rip your gas line off and move your tank, then it's just going to burn the motor and you're done.
Yeah.
My 60-gallon fuel tank's down on the floor, so it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but fuel line off, it will somewhat help you from,
343 stroker, Andrew. That's why I wanted to drag race with that, but those dreams are gone.
Inboard motors are cheaper to rebuild than 2-cycle. I seen you said you can rebuild an outboard for a couple $100. I've never attempted to rebuild one. But like they were saying earlier, here everything freezes and stays frozen. It wouldn't do me no good through the winter.
No. No.
se4 Flat Cat can come with a Ford 271 turbo motor. What?
Wow.
2.7 liter turbo. Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
I've been watching it. It's been getting tickled.
Yeah, I don't know if Stan 3 is out there tonight or not. I this time I doubt it. He's working hard right now. He's putting in. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing right now, working those hours. But
yeah, we ain't seen nothing from Stan 3 for a while. At least I haven't. But I ain't really seen a lot of anybody, to be honest.
Dude, I'm going through some of the same stuff, and it's hard to just do my own stuff and then try to watch others, and it's just it's tough. But
I know you don't watch.
He started with our neighbor back up in upstate New York, Mr. Clark, who was like I don't know, he was a 70-something-year-old man, and he would sit out in the front yard. If he was out in the front yard in his chair, that meant you'd come up and talk to him, and he'd take you out water skiing and that in the boat. And so Stan 3 got, friendly with him and stuff. So he started. Mr. Clark didn't trust too many other people, but he'd let him. He taught him some stuff with the boat and all that stuff, and he was, goodness gracious.
I don't know what you're talking about. There is no close of fishing season in Ohio. There's no clothes. There are just more clothes.
Dude, there's no close to fishing season ever.
I don't know. I think J-Dog said it not too long ago. It's like, it's getting to the point where too cold now needs to just be too cold. If it's below like 20, just forget it. It's too expensive to keep breaking stuff. I got to be honest. There used to be a point in my life when it was like 10 below zero, and I'm like, I'm a man. I can still catch a fish. And I go home and I'm like, that sucked.
Damn, that was bad today.
We fished the wind loose one year. It was 17 degrees.
Yeah, if you like, get to pound your chest, and now it's like, I don't care.
If you rip the bunks off your trailer because they're froze to your boat, you don't need to be there.
There you go. Was it the first? I don't know if it was the first. Chad with picking the dates for the Winter Blues. It was the worst, coldest day every year that he did it. What was the first time? It was wasn't it Jerry Parker and I can't remember the other guy. They got like frostbite out fishing that, right? Didn't somebody like lose part of a finger or something fishing that? And
I think Austin's sinkers were freezing to the bottom of the boat every time he reeled in on one of the tournaments.
Was that big?
Yeah, and one of the Winter Blues, it was an ice. It was the worst ice storm here in Virginia in over 100 years. I was trying to get the stuff ready. I went with Dan. Like, you're not supposed to move, and we're out there. We fished that time. I had I fractured a rib getting ready to go out there, and I gotta go fishing. And that was only a few years ago. I'm done with that stuff.
I've been crappie fishing so cold that the trolling motor froze I couldn't deploy the trolling motor. And then when I finally did get it deployed, the prop was frozen, so I had to bring it back up and beat the prop to get it unfrozen. And there's like all freezing. Fishing in sub-freezing weather is kind of stupid.
First time I fished against Roger, his steering froze and busted.
I remember that. I was fishing with Chad actually, and we needed to go upriver, and I got a 9.9 kicker motor on there, and I was like, screw it, we are going to fish this. And so I fired up a 9.9 running upriver in the dead of winter to fish against J-Dog and Norman.
Cable froze. Isn't that what that one was? Where the steering cable froze? Yeah.
That's when I was fishing with Norm Smith.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that time that Brandon caught that channel cat and made J-Dog's heart grow cold.
Oh, man, if it wasn't for my brother, we would have won that anyway. But yeah. I'll never forget listening to Brandon in the background say, "I can't believe I'm about to do this."
Say that. Hey, that was the day that I knew he was going to be my fishing partner too. Tournament fishing partner. I'm like, this is the guy right here. If he's willing to put a worm on and catch a channel cat to beat a guy, this is the guy I want.
Bad thing is when the floor of the boat's solid sheet of ice. I'll tell you that Zach got that new boat, and that has that what's it called? The flooring. It's EVA foam, but I can't remember what the C-deck. There's lots of different stuff like it. I would have thought for sure, because C-deck is like porous, that it would be terrible in the winter. Turns out it's actually fantastic because it's spongy. So when it gets a skim of ice on it and you step on it, it gives and crushes the ice up. It does not stay a solid sheet. It continuously breaks it up.
Nice.
I would have put money on it that would have been a bad deal in the winter.
Yeah, once it froze, you were done. It was a sheet, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen, but it was not. Stepping on it, it's spongy, is just a little bit a give makes that ice just break right up.
The last winter blues I did, we ripped the bunks off. They stayed frozen to the boat. We had 6 inches of ice and snow inside of the boat, and we put my brother's hunting blind inside the boat, and we sat inside of there with a heater. So we literally fishing in a hunting blind.
You might be a redneck.
I will say we have a huge advantage over everybody on panel right now when it comes to winter fishing.
Oh, yeah. When it's so cold, you gotta have safety glasses because the ice coming off your reel is going to jab in the eye when you throw it out. You shouldn't be there.
It starts snowing when you're reeling it in.
Yeah. I remember several times where, Stan Thorne and I went to the ramp and it was snow and ice on there. And I single-handedly, I mean Stan 3 had to shovel the tire tracks down to the ramp to get into the water. And then go through there's always that skim of ice in there, and you go to get out into the actual river. Yeah. Fishing in snowstorms. You got your whole boat is covered in snow. You got like 2 inches of snow inside your boat. That's pretty cool.
Look at this comment. We just got the top enclosure done for the boat. Bring on the winter in Louisiana.
You ain't got no winter. That's 50 degrees.
They get like 3 days of winter.
Wait a minute. It did snow there last year.
They did. I know.
It did snow there last year. That's if Louisiana snowed, hell was frozen over already then. So that was that's pretty impressive.
Hey, I would like to say this in all honesty. If anybody gets the chance to do the Creole guide service, please do it, because that was an amazing time out there with him and Andrew.
About 60 days away. We're heading down.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful boat. It was just, you couldn't ask for any better. Other than they let me fish, they made me sit up by the windshield and shut up, what they said.
Roger, stop touching stuff.
Yeah, it's like, dog, you get up front and don't say another word the rest of the day. That's what I got.
I don't hear you from my guide service.
That's what J-Dog told me. I got on his boat and he said, I ain't here to learn nothing. Shut up and leave me alone.
No, you kept saying, here, let me teach you this. Let me teach you. I said, shut up. Leave me alone. I want to fish. I'm not here to learn.
I was trying to teach him how to tie a Kentucky rig, double drop, just playing with his fish finder.
And honestly, if you're in Tennessee, hook Bobcat up. He's awesome. We love fishing with him. That was
yeah.
That was one of my top fishing trips ever, was with Bobcat.
We caught some good fish that night and a lot of flatheads, which was surprising.
He said, we don't catch flathead here. We don't catch flathead. We caught like 5 that night.
That's
what happened? We don't catch flathead. And we felt so sorry for him because Tara's 50 beat him up. He almost cried.
Yeah.
Some of them fish down there got an attitude.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought it broke his wrist.
You fish with
Had
me.
11 last year. 11 what last year? Was it flatheads?
Creole's father was one of the nicest people, if not the nicest person I have ever met in my life.
He's
And that's
got
no joke.
good sons too.
Roger's coming during gumbo season. We'll fatten him up good. I bet I can't eat half the stuff in your gumbo.
You cannot.
Yeah, I'll be dead.
Me and Brandon's gonna do a road trip, Creole, Andrew.
You'll enjoy it, I promise.
Jackie's over here saying, "I'll eat your share of gumbo, Roger. Don't you worry."
Oh, we had some good food.
You ever had gumbo? I will. Yeah,
Probably not proper gumbo. We've had
I can't eat
Ohio's version of gumbo, but I'm sure it's not the same.
my allergies. And the crazy thing about it, I was diagnosed with oral allergy syndrome, and seafood is.
Creole
says-
dad took me to. Go ahead.
No, Creel's dad, what?
I wanted a pop, so he took me to the store, and I tried to buy it. He said, "I'm telling you right now, you better put your wallet back in your pocket because you ain't paying for that." I said, "Yeah, I am." He said, "No, you're not. Put your wallet up."
I was stitching for 6.
Yeah, we're saving up to come down.
He's awesome.
Right now, we can't afford to pay attention.
I'm gonna tell you right now, honestly, I could go back and hang out a day with him before I could Creole.
No.
My body's.
If it was a day of fishing with Creole or a day of fishing with, or sitting there talking to his dad, I would talk to his dad for the day. He was awesome. He really was.
Good. I don't think that's considered a negative thing for the boys, because that means their dad's awesome.
Oh, he's amazing. You, honest to God, can't ask for anybody better than him.
Gumbo's the food. Beat your brains out. There you go. There you go. Neither one of the boys said, not going to argue that and take no offense.
Oh, you shouldn't. That you get a great dad.
The group we have, I'm not sure how much fishing will be happening except for Melissa and I, says V. Well, I can imagine, like many of us, we enjoy watching somebody else catch a fish. And
yeah.
Yeah, except when you put me and J-Dog together and we both want to watch the other person catch a fish. Rod's doubled over, just going crazy. And we're like, you get it. No, you get it. No, you get it. It's my boat. You're my guest. You get it. And the fish gets away.
That literally happened the last time we fished together, just me and you.
Hey, did you see that latest video I put out? We took out Brandon's buddy. What was his name again? Man,
Larry.
He started calling himself the catfish warrior, and man, we was trying to wear him out. He's getting tired. He's reeling the fish, and then he goes sit down. He's like, woo wee. I think he reeled in 14 fish that night.
There you go. Roger, Greg says he thinks he's about the same age as Creole's dad.
Who did?
Greg Burgess says he thinks he's the same age as Creole's dad.
I didn't realize I'm older than Creole.
Yep, y'all ain't young like I am.
Yeah.
J-Dog literally was sitting on the live well, heard a rod go down, and he sprinted to the front of the boat without looking, just not to touch the rod and let somebody else have it.
Yeah, I don't. If I'm with people, I don't fish.
Mm-hmm.
And I even called a fish, if I'm not mistaken. I even called it was going to happen.
What's up, Pat? What
You know, and I think. Go ahead, Roger.
I was going to say, wouldn't you know, our last show for a while, it turns out to be the longest show we've had in months.
It's like old school times, right?
Yeah, well, this is what I enjoy the most, is when we're all just hanging out, talking to each other, and you know, you never know what's going to come up and what what's going to come out of somebody's mouth, or whether it's banter or wisdom. It's
And there's
fun.
There's little things to learn in all those stories. It's kind of funny. Like, I never thought about how much of a role we'd have in that kind of thing over these years. Like, I found it, and it was just, to me, it was just getting back out there, getting back outside, getting back to fishing, and trying to inspire other people to do that. Like, if you're having an issue, everybody saw my condition last night.
Well,
And but that kind of inspired me. I've already talked to the VA. I'm going to some I got some things lined up to get my weight back under control, because it's too much when you can't stand up and you literally destroy angle iron. Something's wrong.
So you're saying you literally got your weight up.
No.
I literally got my weight up, and it's time to get my weight down.
And down, yeah.
That
But Stan, I know you've told your story before, but like, the community having and the same goes for me. When I started this journey 5 years ago, it's because of my health condition, right? It took me out of work in 2019. When I had my first episode, I blacked out and fell into a conveyor system at work, and got myself in a bind. And after a while, not being able to work and stuff, I was just really down. Just really.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need a purpose. I need to belong. I need to feel like I'm contributing. I just needed something. And coming on this, doing this show gave me purpose and gave me, a new angle, new light. And I know for you and a lot of other people's, the fishing community was a beacon for you. That was a blessing that was put upon us to be here and to do something with ourselves, and kept us on the right path and kept us out of trouble.
Absolutely. Amen.
Fishing is therapy, man. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, through my involvement with all the veteran groups I work with, and taking these veterans out, you wouldn't think taking the guy fishing for a day would mean as much as it does to some of these guys, but it really does. It really does put a big impact.
I got something I want to share. I had the opportunity to take out I know everybody's seen Mr. Gimpy in chat. I can't even remember his real name. He says he can't. He calls himself Gimpy. But anyways, I want to tell you, if you ever have a chance to take a guy like him out, he so inspired me. There was nothing that he couldn't do. He walked to the boat. He climbed in he literally, he doesn't have any legs, but he walked to the boat. He climbed in the boat. He reeled in fish. It was a blessing for me to have him on the boat, because he was such an inspiration to me. It was great, man. It was a great experience. To see somebody who was born with a disability like that, just, he's an overcomer. He has his entire life, and he's got such a great sense of humor. But he's just hilarious to fish with. I enjoyed that trip.
You need that, and we all do. We need that in our lives to keep us humble. To not take for granted the blessings that are given to us each and every day. And when you get to spend time with somebody who's, I would say, less fortunate, because his life may be richer than mine.
He've never had legs, so he doesn't, it's like he had them and then he misses them. And
right.
And I'm complaining about my back hurting. And then I was like, I immediately got a check in my spirit. I was like, you're an idiot. You're talking about your back hurting, and here's a guy leg in your boat with you. You're like, you need to shut up.
Yep. It does us all some good.
Yeah. That was one of the things I was talking about last night. Like, if you get the chance, if you get the chance, check with your church groups, check with post stuff on Facebook. Say, hey, I'm going fishing here. Does anybody like to? Can I bring anybody out?
Yep.
It's I've been blessed here. That's man.
Hey, that's why you're in the right place when it touches you like that, and it means something to you. That means you're in the right place doing what you're supposed to be doing.
For sure.
Yeah,
And,
Roger. Tell you when he came here to pick me up, I'm out at the.
You thought I was driving a school bus. He had his lunch and his bags and his pole sitting out. He was standing on the curb of the road waiting on me to pull up. I said, what in the world?
Yeah, and
Michael
I
Grumpy
appreciate.
Vet says, I got medically retired 7 years ago after a car accident, and you guys and your channels got me back out fishing.
That's
And man,
awesome.
that right there, that's the kind of stuff that keeps all of us here. That's the kind of stuff that helps us keep going and wanting to do more.
That's awesome. I hope that happens for you, Benoit.
We're going
Hospice clients who want to go out fish with that man.
Wow, that is fantastic. That is really good, man. And that's, I know we was kidding around earlier, and it was talking about comparing the catfish community to the bass fishing community, and the huge difference you see. And I won't say that you won't see that in any other communities, but I feel like it's just so common. It's hardly even recognized as much in our community because so much of that goes on. And it's amazing that we all, not all, but so many people feel that urge to share what we love and our passion with everyone.
Well, choked up. Obviously, see me. I'm on both sides of that. I've been involved with both sides of that. I'm the one that's been blessed to be out in the boat, and I've been the one that's been blessed to be able to bring other people out. So it's but the ones when you're the one that's being brought out there, like it means so much more.
Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
One of my greatest trips was after open heart surgery. One of the first times back in the boat was in Brandon's boat, and he was just, he was great. And that was one of my best fishing trips. After you've been off the water for 4 months,
Yeah.
it's like, that's just like the best thing ever to get back out and get fishing again. Man, things are raising Cain over there, ain't they?
And what was weird for me last night is when I go out like that, I don't want to fish. Like I just want to be there.
Yeah.
I want the other people to catch fish. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I love just being out there. And, you see that a bunch of times where I've been out with Dan or Stan. I'm like, no, you get it. You get it. You get it. Like, that's just, I just like being out there, being involved with it. And, if you get the chance, just post things on Facebook, put your things out there. As you heard tonight, you won't be disappointed if you bring somebody out there with you.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, I hate to bring a good thing to an end, but it's past our bedtime, and I think Jackie done tapped out on me. She done went to bed. The kids are asleep, and I got to get up early to help get everybody ready. But again, I sincerely thank each and every person that's been part of this journey with me. And it's not goodbye. It's I'll see you later. That's what we say here. Like I said, you'll see more of us when the timing gets a little bit better. And like I said, we'll put together some shows and ideas and stuff.
Hey,
Bobcat, would you mind praying us out? Go ahead, Stan.
I was just saying, there's one of our broadcast brothers right there. There's one of the things we do have in common, Roger. We've had some great people. You got another one right here up with you, Bobcat. Both of us have had Creo as our co-host and stuff, and I know both of us really thank everybody out there. I've got JG now that does stuff with me, and selflessly, like there's not they're trying to do stuff for their channel. They just enjoy it being up here with us. So that means a lot.
Yep.
But anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. J-Dog, you got anything? I know you've been a little quiet up there.
He's
No, No, I'm just listening. I don't want to interrupt you guys.
We
Go ahead,
love you, brother.
Bobcat.
Hey, I love you, brother. I love you, Jay. I love you, Jay Dog.
I do. I love you guys. Really do. I've told you all individually. You know it.
I used to love Stan, but he don't call me no more.
I know. I'm sorry. I really am.
He doesn't. You just don't want to hear what he calls you.
Go ahead, Bobcat. Send us off.
Send us out of here.
Dear Heavenly Father, God, we thank you, Lord, for this opportunity tonight together, Lord, and just to talk and have camaraderie, Lord God, and to talk about fishing and talk about each other and talk about good times we have, Father God. Lord, I pray for each and every person up on panel tonight, Lord, and each and every person in chat, Lord, that their life will be blessed, Lord, and that any health problems anybody's having right now, Lord God, that you'll have your hand and have your way in them, Lord God. And I thank you for the opportunity to co-host with Roger this season, Lord God. It's been awesome for me to share, things about fishing, things about your nature, Lord God, the things that you created, Lord God. And I thank you for that opportunity, Lord. And I pray, Lord God, again, that you bless each and every person that's gathered here tonight on this broadcast, Father God. And we thank you and we love you and we give you all praise, honor, and glory, Lord. And I pray that if there's one that doesn't know you tonight, Lord God, that they may reach out to you and that you touch their heart tonight, Father God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Go.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. We're going to sign out. We'll catch you guys on the next cast. Be safe. And we'll see you guys real soon.
Peace.
Amen. Deuces.
Good night, y'all.